Hello Galactic family. Many have felt the change of times. Everything seems to happen faster, time seems to vanish from our hands. In a blink of an eye the weekend has come, in one day we seem to not realize everything we would like to do. Much has been discussed about the recalibration of the human race and all its symptoms. Today we are going to approach the base, a type of depression, a disconnection with the speed of events. The body, our animal is dense, and together with the brain, our instinct, learned from an early childhood to create security mechanisms for day-to-day. The mind, like a computer, is archiving everything. In ages of great energy transformation, the predictions of the ancients were not for a great apocalypse, but for a transformation in human consciousness. Ancient souls, who asked to be here at this time of transition in human history, are the most sensitive to all incoming influences: Earth's axis shift, Schumann frequency, solar rains, supermoons, equinoxes, and solstices. When we are asleep in the matrix we feel out of nature, but think, 80% of the matter that makes up our bodies is water. Asleep or awake, the stars move the ocean in us. We are all sensitive to the rhythms of nature, but in times of great weather events, it is the ancient souls who feel the grandeur of change happening behind the scenes without being able to even speak of it, because they know that something is happening, something is in dissonance, but they do not know what it is. Ancient souls are more susceptible to the symptoms of recalibration. One of the least commented and controversial recalibration symptoms is depression. There are many types of depression, and the cause is as complex as the human psyche, but I have been following it for about 5 years. Many ancient souls that describe the same baffling symptoms, which can be described as symptoms of depression by sudden disharmony between the body-dense mind, the logical center of commands, and the designs of the soul. Subtle and multidimensional. It is worth quoting that with no depression one should take the subject superficially, and seeking help and enlightenment is fundamental, for information is always better than staying in the world of imagination alone with its conclusions. The depression of the ancient souls is not to leave catatonic and unwilling to live. Neither self-obsessive depressions, or manic depressives. The depression of ancient souls is different, and more or less we know not to fit into the usual symptoms of clinical depressions. We are like parabolic antennas trying to find new signal transmitters, that by not arriving in a three-dimensional but totally multidimensional way, leave us lost, disoriented for periods of time. It is a melancholy discomfort, a lack of connection with the moment, a multidimensional hangover, a weight of thousands of years on the shoulders. From everything we seem to know a lot, and because we know a lot and do not know why, or what to do with it, we feel a very big disorientation. Have you ever felt like that? Like I was about 10,000 years old and tired of it all? But at the same time, well with life, with the miracle of existence and its own fragility? A sore and beautiful vulnerability, a sense of respect for life in another depth. A few days of baffling and crying, strange and dark memories, other days of pure light? Have you ever self-diagnosed bipolar for this? Well, people, patience. If your depression fits into the above, as the changes in the Earth's magnetic and crystalline lattice are happening at this rate, it affects us all directly. No exception. And it is all natural with the awakening of our pools of memories of so many lives and dimensions Akasha, that our bodies and minds in the now still locked in the matrix, feel extremely challenged with everything. It is tiring for the logical mind that sorts and compares everything to get used to the unknown, with all that can happen. The mind, when it cannot classify something as safe, throws us into the survival instinct. The everyday seems different, the mind and the animal our bodies struggle to maintain that sense of security and begin to stress our nervous system. Although the discomfort is great, we need to stay focused on why we are here during these events on Earth. And seek integration with other ancient souls. Seek the company of other ancient souls, who share interests similar to yours, or inspire new interests in your life. We have come consciously to help maintain the critical mass of light for our transition to new horizons of evolution. It was our choice of loved ones. Time to take on our expanding consciousness. Everything will soon stabilize and already more stable and recalibrated. We will walk together co-creating a reality of peace, light, prosperity and fraternity. On days of infatuation, cultivate your connection to the source with much affection, a prayer, a meditation, a walk in nature, a sea bath or waterfall, meet your dear friends and laugh a lot, hug someone dear for a long time, eat something delicious, laugh a lot, make a selection of videos of some comedian that makes you laugh and laugh, laughing relieves heaviness. Self-love is the theme of the new era, and in moments of infatuation, it is worth loving and remembering who we are, particles of the source in action, experiencing life on Earth. Together we are strong and luminous, we are the anchor of the turning of the human consciousness, we are necessary in the planetary transition. React. Put on your favorite blouse, your multicolored shoe, go to your favorite restaurant, buy a new book, schedule a trip, continue your path, one step after another. The path is opening as you walk. Do not stop, do not give in to the darkness, do not stagnate. The mind, like any other mechanism of experience of reality, will eventually become accustomed to the new possibilities. New bridges are born in the brain. If you allow yourself, and always choose consciously by the light in you. It is by feeding the light that we weaken the ways that depression manifests itself. Be that light, more light comes. Lotus, I am Noli Nama.